तो आपको कोई और मदद चाहिए हो तो ज़रूर
Viewers, my name is Zanuki Training Wala. I am level 1 student at Islamabad campus. We are back to another video. My video topic is Kalani and my special guest is ChatGPT. So let's start. How are you? You doing great, ChatGPT?
Hello, I'm doing great, thank you. It's awesome to hear from you. I'm excited about today's topic, Kalyani, and looking forward to our chat. Let's dive right in.
Okay. So my first question is, how should you react first when you see someone hurt during the live stream?
That's a really important question. In general, it's best to stay calm, prioritize the person's safety, and follow any appropriate protocols. And of course, communicating clearly and carefully with your audience is key. Let me know if you want more details.
Okay, my next question is, what things show that a person is in serious pain?
That's definitely crucial as well. In that situation, it's important to remain calm and empathetic, quickly assess the severity of the situation, and बिल्कुल यही सही है। अगर किसी को शदीद चोट लगी हो तो फौरी तौर पर अस्पताल रब्ता करना और अपने नाज़रीन
Please
को भी
speak English. And my next question is, should you continue the live or stop immediately when someone get hurt?
got it. In that case, it's generally best to pause the live stream to ensure you can focus entirely on the situation and provide the necessary help. Once everything is under control,
Question is, how can you keep your ac- accident claim while helping someone?
that's a great question. To keep the atmosphere calm, it's important to stay composed, communicate clearly and calmly, reassure everyone involved, and make sure that you're following the right procedures. This helps everyone feel more at ease and focused.
Okay, next, and my next question is, what are the first step of first aid you can giving someone who is hurt?
Absolutely. The initial steps of first aid usually include assessing the situation, ensuring your own safety, checking the injured person's responsiveness, and then providing the appropriate care like CPR or bandaging on the injury. It's all about acting quickly and carefully.
Okay, next, and my next question is, how can you communicate clear during an emergency on a live stream?
To keep your communication clear, it helps to speak slowly and calmly, use simple and direct language, and keep your audience updated with any important information. Also, it's good to reassure everyone and let them know what steps are being taken.
Okay, next, and my last question, what is the staying climb approve when someone is injured?
Absolutely. Staying calm helps reduce panic, keeps the situation under control, and allows you to think clearly. It also reassures the injured person and anyone watching that things are being handled responsibly and effectively.
Okay, my next question, should you call emergency service during a live?
It's definitely recommended to call emergency services as soon as you realize someone is seriously injured, even if you're live. That way, professionals can provide the necessary help promptly. It's always better to prioritize safety first.
Okay, next, and my next question, how can you protect the privacy of the injured person?
That's really important. To protect privacy, you can avoid showing identifiable details like faces or specific locations and be mindful of what you share on screen. It's also good to get consent if possible and to keep any sensitive information confidential.
Okay, my next question, what word should you advise saying when someone is hurt?
In those moments, helpful to stay reassuring and comforting. You can let them know that help is on the way, that they're not alone, and that you're doing everything you can to assist. Keeping a calm tone and offering encouragement can make a big difference.
Okay, next question. You can your release in injured person during the life.
In general, it's best to minimize any personal details or identifiers. Keep the focus on the situation rather than the individual, and respect their privacy by not sharing anything that could lead to identification. Maintaining confidentiality and empathy is key.
Okay, next time, what basic first aids item should you keep all by when doing life?
It's definitely a good idea to have some basic first aid supplies on hand, like bandages, antiseptic wipes, gloves, and maybe even a basic first aid manual. Having these items nearby ensures you're prepared for minor injuries and can respond quickly if needed.
My next question is, how do you check if you injured the servers of mirror?
To check if someone's injured seriously, you'd want to look for signs like unconsciousness, difficulty breathing, severe bleeding, or any obvious deformities. It's also important to gently ask them how they're feeling and watch for any changes in their condition. If in doubt, always seek professional medical help.
Okay, my next question is, how can viewers help in real time?
In real time, we can help by providing guidance, offering step-step instructions, and giving emotional support to both the injured person and anyone assisting. We can also help by keeping everyone calm, ensuring that the right steps are followed, and even connecting resources or professionals if needed.
Okay, my next question is it okay to show the injured on camera?
In general, it's best to prioritize the injured person's privacy and dignity, so it's better to avoid showing them on camera. Instead, focus on providing help and keeping their identity protected. If you do need to share anything, always it can be mindful of their comfort and privacy.
Okay, next question, how do you communicate the location to emergency response?
Communicate effectively with emergency responders. It's important to be clear and concise. Provide them with key details like the location, the nature of the injury, any first aid already given, and any other information. Keeping calm and clearly will help.
Okay, nice. My next question is, why should you ask for permission before helping an injured person?
Absolutely, ask for permission is crucial because it respects the injured person's autonomy and privacy. It also helps build trust and ensures that they're comfortable with the assistance you're providing. Plus, it's just a matter of ethical consideration and kindness.
Okay, next question, how do you hand plan attack caused by injured?
In that kind of situation, it's important to prioritize safety first. Try to remain calm, create a safe distance, and possible de-escalate the situation by communicating calmly and respectfully. And of course, if the situation is serious, contact professional help right away and ensure that everyone's safety is top priority.
My next question is why why should you do if the injured person become unconscious?
If someone becomes unconscious, the first step is to check their responsiveness and ensure they're breathing. You should also call for emergency help immediately and consider performing PR if you're trained to do so. Keeping them stable and monitoring their condition until help arrives is key.
Okay, my next question is why do you talk to the ex- incident after the emergency ends?
Talking to the person after the emergency is because it helps provide reassurance, gather information about what happened, and offer support. It also helps them process the incident and can be crucial for their emotional well-being. Plus, it ensures that any further care or follow-up is properly addressed.
Okay, my next question is what are the important safety rules before going to live outdoor?
That's a great question. Some important safety rules include making sure stable internet connection, being aware of your surroundings, have a place for emergencies, and ensuring their equipment is secure and safe. It's also good to have a first aid kit handy and let someone.
Okay, my
Absolutely, it's all
next question is how do you stop bleeding while staying on camera?
a great question. To stop bleeding while on camera, you can apply direct pressure to the wound with a clean cloth or bandage. Keep the injured area elevated as possible and remain steady. It's important to keep talking to your audience and let them know what you're doing, but always prioritize your safety first.
Okay, nice. And my next question is should you ask the accident for advice during an emergency?
Absolutely. It's always helpful to ask for advice from experienced professionals or knowledgeable individuals during an emergency. They can provide valuable guidance, help you form decisions, and ensure that you're taking the right steps to keep everyone safe.
Okay, my next question is how can you prevent even more people from getting hurt during the live?
To prevent others from getting hurt, you can set safety guidelines before going live, keep your environment safe and free of hazards, and communicate any precautions to your audience. It also helps to plan in place for emergencies and to stay vigilant throughout the live session.
Okay, nice. And my next question is how can we use incident and a course fast tight training?
That's a great question. You can use an opportunity to learn and improve by reviewing what happened, identifying what went well and what could be better, and then incorporating those lessons into your first training. It's also helpful to conduct regular drills, experience with others, and continually update your knowledge and skills.
Okay, next question is what should you say to during the emergency?
During an emergency, it's important to communicate clearly, calmly, and reassuringly. You want to provide essential information, guide people through the steps they need, and offer support and reassurance. Keeping everyone informed helps reduce panic and ensures a more effective response.
Okay, my next question is what what should you do if the injured person become unconscious?
If the injured person becomes unconscious, the first step is to check breathing and pulse. If they're not breathing, you'll want to begin CPR trained. You should also call emergency services immediately and keep them stable until help arrives. It's always crucial to act quickly and calmly.
Next question is, how can you make the injured person feel safe?
To help the injured person feel safe, it's important to stay calm, speak to them gently and reassuringly, let them know that help is on the way, and keep them as comfortable as possible. Offering empathy, warmth, and clear communication can really make a big difference in helping them feel secure.
Okay, my next question is, how can the injured person feels safe?
To make the injured person feel safe, it's really important to be calm and empathetic, offer reassuring words, keep them informed about what's happening, and maintain a gentle and supportive demeanor. Also, making sure they're physically comfortable and minimizing any stress or discomfort can really help them feel safer.
Okay, my next question is, how can you involve other people around you to help?
Involving others effectively means clearly delegating tasks, calmly explaining what needs to be done, and making sure everyone understands their role. It's also helpful to keep communication open, encourage people to stay calm, and thank them for their assistance. This way, everyone can work together smoothly and efficiently.
Okay, my next question is, how what should you advise doing if someone is bleeding heavily?
When someone is bleeding heavily, it's crucial to advise them to apply direct pressure on the wound, keep the injured area elevated if possible, and try to stay calm. It's important to seek medical help immediately and avoid any unnecessary movement. Offering calm guidance can really help stabilize the situation.
Okay, my next question is, how do you handle a mirror cut during a live?
Scenario, it's important to stay calm, focused. You'll want to quickly assess the situation, ensure that the person is safe, and provide any immediate first if needed. It's also helpful to communicate clearly with your audience, let them know what's going on, and if necessary, pause the live stream to focus on helping the person.
Okay, my next,
Safety.
okay, my next question is, what are the things of shock and what should do you do?
In a situation like that, it's important to remain composed and focused on safety. You should quickly assess the situation, provide any immediate assistance to the injured person, and make sure that everyone around you is safe. So good to keep communication clear and calm, and if needed, pause the stream to focus fully on the emergency. Ultimately, the priority is always everyone's well-being. No worries at all. If you have any more questions or any more guidance, just let me know. I'm here to
Okay, my next question is, why do you talk about the incident respect forever? Man,
That's a really important aspect. Talking about the incident with respect help maintain the dignity and privacy of everyone involved. It also fosters trust, empathy, and a supportive environment, and people feel heard and valued. It's all about being considerate and compassionate throughout the entire process.
okay, my next question is, what do you talk about?
Feel free.
How should you deal with one doing a life?
When dealing with a burn in a live session, it's important to act quickly and calmly. You'd want to cool the burn with cool running water for several minutes, cover it with a clean non-stick dressing, and avoid applying any creams or oils. It's also essential to reassure the person and seek medical help if needed. Keeping the environment calm and safe is key.
Okay, my next question is, how should you say when
That's a
paramedic arrive?
When dealing with a burn and providing first aid, it's important to keep the area cool, avoid using ice, and gently cover it with a sterile nonstick bandage. It's also helpful to keep the person calm, monitor shock, and seek medical attention. The awareness is severe. Always prioritize safety and comfort.
Okay, my next question is, okay, this is my last question. Why is helping someone who are important for everyone to learn? Okay, viewers, today my I end the chat GTB. Okay, laugh is Riyan's ko zindabad.